Good afternoon. It's Delta Bass Buster here at westernbass.com. It's April 20th, 2002. It's a beautiful spring day out here. Forecasted high of Stockton here is 88 degrees. Recently I've been thinking about that big bass Gary Yamamoto challenge coming up next month. I thought that'd be a cool idea to try a challenge on my own today. So what I decided to do, it's a two-part challenge. One, I could only use tube baits. As you know, tube baits are very versatile. That could be set up many different ways. The other part to this challenge is that I wanted to fish around King Island and King Island only. This is my first trip out this year, fishing this area, and I wanted to check it out. Water clarity looks pretty good for the Delta, and the water temp right now is mid-60s, 64. I launched the boat out of Ladd's today, my custom Valco Bass Buster 1, and the water temp there was 70 degrees, so a little bit of a change from there to here. I plan on going up in White Slough area on the other side of the island, but I'm going to start out here at the King Island Marina. I want to show you real quick some of the rigs I'm going to be using and some of the baits of my preference. I like to use the Strike King tubes. I like the solid head that are on them for Texas rigging, flipping, for example. I also like using zoom tubes, and there are certain color patterns and types for different types of fishing that I like to use. The Bass Pro Shops Tournament Series tubes. And I've also enjoyed using Yum's Vibra Kings. Gives a whole little bit different action. So all I got out here in front of the boat are all tube baits. Okay, and most of my rods here are all rigged up. One spinning rod I got set up Mojo shotting tender tube. My Okuma swim bait rod that you've all been hearing I've been using this last year for my California swim jig, and I've also wanted to use this heavy action rod, 7-foot 11-inch, as my punching rod. So it's been very successful so far, punching tubes and other stuff. But right now it's got my Strike King bleeding flipping tube on. I like how the orangish red tentacles change color with the black. So adds a little color contrast to the water. My 6-foot medium topwater Quantum US Tour rod, normally my topwater rod, I got this rigged up with a Strike King tube on a tube jig head. I want it on the shore, as the accuracy. I'm going to start out here at the King Island Marina docks, so that's going to be a benefit there. Strike King tube rigged up on a lightweight for slow sinking application, and it is got a rubber band to hold the weight in place. And I'm using a Quantum Kevin Van Dam series. It's a signature rod with the Quantum reel. I'll get into the story behind these rods that I bought in another video. It was part of my overseas South Korean tour. It should be an interesting story to bring up. Now, on my heavy action jig rod, also a frog rod, this is a heavy action Quantum US Tour 200-pound test. It's got the 65-pound Power Po braid on it, and I added a 20-pound test Berkeley 100% fluorocarbon leader. I'm using this tube, it's another Strike King tube, as weightless. If I get the opportunity to fish it like a frog, fish it like a light swim bait, that's for that application. Now, my Yum Vibra King, which I thought would be interesting, I got it set up on another bait casting rod, but it's set up for drop shot. If the water gets clear enough and I see any bedding bass or if I'm in an area that I want to try drop shotting, that's what this rod's set up for a drop shot. Currently my Bass Pro Shots flipping stick, it's an extreme flipping stick. I got it set up for Carolina rigging. I'm thinking with these high blue skies like this, and I'm probably going to start out fishing Carolina rigging when I start scanning some of the deeper drop-offs and stuff. Unless a flipping bite seems to start up on other rods, then I'll convert this over to a heavier flipping. And this also is a strike king. Now, I know you guys have experienced it, I've experienced it. Hunting them spawn beds, and you try over and over and over again, and you come back to another bed, still don't want to hit. One of my things I like to do downsize, this is my Cuaght Kevin Van Dam signature spinning rod. This is a medium action with 8-pound fluorocarbon, and it's got a little Strike King bitsy tube on it. Sometimes you really got to downsize, get them finicky spawn bed fish to bite. Okay, that's about it. One other thing I just want to add, some safety tips. The weather's getting hotter out here. Remember to keep hydrated, drink plenty of water. Always, as you always see me in a lot of pictures and videos, wear your life jacket out there for safety. The number one rule for me in my little 12-foot customized Valco bass boat is safety. You know, if you get injured, how can you go out and fish? And remember, it's getting more and more congested out here as the weather warmer comes. The first boating holiday is going to be coming up. Remember to follow the boating rules. From my personal experience, if you see the sheriff boats out there and the blue lights are flashing, slow down, go through their zone at steering speed, which is technically 5 miles an hour, no wake, and wait to clear the area. Then you go ahead and take off. I was really surprised that I figured I was going slow enough. I was the smallest boat out there, and I still got chased down. I was put on probation for 1 year, but I got my money back. So, okay, let's see what we can do some fishing.